The new season, it's not uncommon to see some nerves or even sloppy play.
No doubt. I mean, as a player, you put so much time and effort into preparing for the season. Sometimes emotions can get the best of you, and it can take a little time to settle into a game.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. They've got Jackson. Artest is out there with O'Neal. Then it's Miller, and it's Tinsley in at the point. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside, Billups. Wallace a screen. On the wing, Wallace. Fades and shoots. He gets it in there.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Miller outside. Rebound by Wallace. First quarter, just over a minute played. Hamilton against Miller. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Tinsley. Pass to O'Neal.
And defenses know what O'Neal can do with the rock all over him that time. Signature slam from the big fella. We've seen a few of those before.
Indiana shooting their first free throw of the night here. And that one misses. Here we see the Detroit Pistons, Greg, a franchise known for stifling defense.
And going back-to-back with the bad boys, then the amazing 2004 title team that shut down Shaq and Kobe. The Pistons have been great. They've had that defense-first mentality.
Now Artest, following Billups' three-point attempt. Over Wallace. And it's Artest missing. Now here's Billups. D right on him. The teardrop falls in.
Oh, got to do more than that to stop Billups. A pro at scoring on an aggressive defense.
Here's Tinsley. And it's Miller in the corner. No good on the three.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Prince the screen. Billups kicks to Prince. Over Tinsley. Tries again, and it's laid in by Wallace.
And as one of the strongest guys in the league, that's where Wallace wants to operate, down in the paint.
Now Tinsley. Pass to O'Neal. Miller outside. 5 to shoot. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Artest the pass to Miller. Fires the three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Billups dishes to Wallace. Back to Billups. Wallace the screen. Lets it fly. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Wallace... Just an unreal defender. An undersized center who blocks shots and pounds the glass like a madman.
Craig, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Here's Hamilton. The Pacers making the shot. No good that time. Good D by Miller. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Here's Tinsley. He's guarded by Billups. Back to Miller.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
O'Neal high post. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Jackson misses. The Pistons trailing. On the wing, Evans, covered by Artest. Wallace looking for an opening. There's the drive, and it's sent back by O'Neal. Here's Tinsley. He's guarded by Billups. Fires from deep. And it's Artest missing. The Pistons have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Now here's Billups. Tinsley covering. Outside Billups. It's Rip Hamilton on the wing. They grabbed their own miss. Stolen by Jackson. Outside Artest. He kicks it to O'Neal. Over Wallace. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Outside Billups. Here's Hamilton. The basket good off the assist from Billups.
You know, that's what he wants more of. Up until now, the accuracy just hadn't been there.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Jackson kicks to Miller. Passes it to Artest. Back to Miller. From deep. Rebounded by the Pistons. Wallace has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. McDyess a screen. A look from Hamilton. Wow! Unbelievable!
Can't do it much better than that right before the clock expires.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Pistons lead by 3. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what stands out to you from the Pistons so far in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
On the court for Indiana, we've got Jermaine O'Neal. Johnson is out there with Jones. Then there's Jeff Foster. And it's Jones in at the 3 spot.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
There's the pass to Arroyo. Back to Davis. He hangs. And it's Foster with the rebound.
Good idea trying to draw the foul. Very creative, to say the least.
Johnson outside. Over Davis. Shot by Johnson, no good.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Prince with a screen on Jones. Arroyo the pass to Prince. Out to the wing. Here's Arroyo, defended by Foster. Shoots from the high post. Another shot in deep. Davis drops it in. Davis has got the lead up to 5 now for the Pistons.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
And Foster kicks to Johnson. Pass to Foster. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Foster's got his first basket.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Wallace with the screen on Johnson. Out to Wallace. Pass to Arroyo. Wallace with the screen on Johnson. Arroyo. The Pacers pull it in. Their last encounter was in Detroit, where they were able to handle the Pistons.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
Certainly something to keep an eye on. We'll see how the rotations go this time out. Every night it seems to be different.
Launches it from deep. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Wallace against Jones. Wallace misses. Pacers trail by 3. O'Neal. Looking around. Pass to Johnson. To the paint. Here's Foster. Great D that time from Davis.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
It's Delfino outside. Detroit, no good that time either. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Indiana. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Detroit leading by 3. Here's Arroyo. No scoring in this one. Drains the three-pointer. The league is now, Greg, on any given night, we sometimes see a team fall flat. Is it just luck of the draw?
Sometimes players are tired, and sometimes they relax. You know, this is why leadership is so vital, setting that standard for others to follow.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Tinsley. He's guarded by Billups. Jackson passes to Artest. Over Prince. That one's good, and the Piston lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Artest. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Miller against Hamilton, and he lobs it up toward the rim, and Wallace slams it in.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. A minute 50 left to play here in the half. Here's Tinsley. He's guarded by Billups. Jackson against Maxiel. Here's Artest. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Wallace with a screen for Hamilton. And Detroit again with the bucket. There's 1:17 left in the first half of basketball. Tinsley dishes to Jackson. Outside Artest. 6 on the shot clock. Foster is screen on Prince. Here's Artest. That doesn't go either for Artest.
And they continue to control the glass.
Billups passes to Hamilton. Billups kicks to Hamilton. Wallace with a screen for Hamilton. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. And now it's a 10-point Piston lead.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
The pass to Miller. A 3-ball. Rebound, Detroit. Wallace has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Artest against Prince. Here's Hamilton. The shot's good on the assist by Prince. Hamilton's got the lead up to 13 now for Detroit. Jackson looking around. To halt the run. Good work there as it goes. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. The Pistons on top. They're up by 11. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Out in Boston, it'll be the Celtics against the Mavericks. 8:30 Eastern Time for the tip there.
Two elite squads, Ernie.
And back to the matchup at hand. Everything has been going smoothly for the Pistons.
The rebounding numbers tell the story. Watching this team first half, they look like 5 hungry Shaqs.
Ooh, I'm trying to picture, Ernie. 5 hungry Shaqs in one room at one time. Oh!
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You gotta like what Rip has done in this game.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
We got Chauncey Billups. Wallace is out there with Prince. Then there's Richard Hamilton, and it's Wallace in its center. That's the group for Detroit right now. Here's Tinsley. He's guarded by Billups. Here's Artest. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Artest's got 8.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Wallace dishes to Hamilton. And Miller with the block. And he recovers it. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Hamilton. It's rebounded by O'Neal. Pacers trail by 11. Pass to Miller. Kicks to Tinsley. Pass to O'Neal. Over Hamilton. Again, Indiana.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
The Pistons have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Hamilton against Miller. Hamilton the pass to Wallace. That one falls. 8 points for Wallace.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
O'Neal on the wing. That one, no good. Nice defense from Wallace. Now here's Billups. Tinsley covering. Billups kicks to Hamilton. Tries it from the top of the key. And Detroit again with the bucket.
And once he sees the ball go through, Rip can pile up the points. A truly elite score.
Down low, O'Neal. That one falls off Tinsley's feet. O'Neal's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Outside, Billups. Hamilton outside. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Jackson.
Oh, not a good look there, guys. No one near him, and he still clangs one off the rim.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, Kevin. We have seen officials cracking down in recent years on traveling violations. The sense from the league was with the freedom of movement rule changes, it was becoming almost impossible to defend if ball handlers get away with, let's call it, extra footwork. It's been an adjustment for the players, but they're talented enough to make that adjustment. Kevin?
Yeah, they are. You're right. A high skill level indeed. DA, thank you.
And such a savvy player, Billups knows it's worth sacrificing his body to draw the foul on that one.
It's his first trip to the line. And Chauncey Billups drops them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Tinsley dishes to Artest. He kicks it to Miller. Back to Artest. Some nice passing here by Indiana. And stolen by Prince. Poked away and stolen by Miller. Fast break. Here comes Indiana.
And that's a momentum shifter. A steal leading straight to the basket.
And so it's Prince with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Drives to the hoop. Delfino passes to Wallace. Kicks it out to Prince. The offensive rebound. Left side, Billups. Here's Delfino. Covered by Miller. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot blocking defenses from last season. Second, the Pacers.
Well, talk about rim protection. Last season, they were patrolling the paint, rejecting shots at will.
Now Tinsley. Nothing on the board. O'Neal on the wing. Miller with a wide open look. And the Pacers another three.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Detroit making a switch here. Arroyo's checked in. Pistons leading by 5. Here's Billups. Passes it to Wallace. Wallace with his screen for Billups. Out to Wallace from downtown. And it's Foster with the rebound. Foster's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the inside and taken away by Wallace. Here's Arroyo, defended by Jones. Shot's good by Arroyo.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Tinsley dishes to Jones, and so Indiana again turning it over.
Pacers substitution. Scott Hall. Jones.
1:16 left to play in the third. Jones against Billups. And the pass to Prince. On the wing, Wallace. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They bullied the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
Wallace with the screen on Jones. Billups goes in. Here's Wallace. The basket good off the assist from Billups. And that's now 9 points for Wallace.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Pass to Crozier. 27 seconds left in the third quarter. Jones, the pass to Pollard. Here's Crozier. And Davis pulls it down.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. And
here's Jones. There's Miller with the three. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Yeah, big time three to cut it to single digits. They've kept it within reach, but they've got to pick up the intensity in this final quarter.
And so it's the Detroit Pistons holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's go back to a terrific pass. We're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court right now for the Pacers. Jones is out there with Johnson. Then it's O'Neal. Then it's Jones. And it's Crozier in at the 4. Pass to Hamilton from past the arc. Another three for Detroit.
He's hit 4 now from behind the arc, 2 in each half, making an impact.
Johnson surveying the floor. Jones, no one around him. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Passes it to Arroyo. Pistons passing it around. McDyess a screen. Here's Hamilton. And Jermaine O'Neal pulls it down.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Johnson, the pass to Crozier. Takes the three. Rebound by the Pistons. They've led by as many as 14 points. It's Rip Hamilton on the wing. Wallace with a screen for Hamilton. Hamilton can't get that one to fall.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
O'Neal, no good. Pistons leading by 11. Richard Hamilton on the wing. It's blocked.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
He feeds it to Evans. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Now, here's Johnson. The pass to Crozier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Count the basket.
And this is where O'Neal goes to work. The closer he's to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Detroit has gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Hamilton outside, puts up a deep three. The rebound by Crozier.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Jones finds Johnson. And it goes down 2 points. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Wallace with a screen on Johnson. Here's Arroyo. There's the dish to Wallace. Kick out to Hamilton. O'Neal comes with the double team. Pass to Arroyo. Shot clock at 6. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Nice shot by Hamilton.
And that's his MO. Sometimes he can score more points by himself than the rest of the team.
Timeout called the Pacers. You gotta like what Rip has done in this game.
Boy, much needed timeout. This guy's scoring at will, and they've had no answer.
So for the Pistons, Wallace has checked in for McDyess. Prince comes in for Maurice Evans. And Chauncey Billups has subbed in for Carlos Arroyo. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. See if that fire gets lit, guys.
All right, thank you, David. That's good from Wallace on the assist from Richard Hamilton. And it's an 11-point Piston lead.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
Here's Tinsley. Inside. O'Neal, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
Here's Hamilton driving in. Great D that time from Artest. Pacers trail by 11.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Tinsley, defended by Prince. Here's Artest. Offensive rebound, O'Neal, and the jam by Jermaine O'Neal.
6'11", skilled, athletic. When Jermaine O'Neal puts it all together, we are going to see some monster games.
Outside, Billups. Going inside. Wallace trying to break free. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs. And Billups is a clutch performer, someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is.
And the NBA, Doris, removing the limit on the number of Supermax contracts that one team can have. Why is that?
Well, I think some teams on course to have 3 Supermax guys, just the way their players are growing, and the league opted for more nuanced ways to discourage big payrolls.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish. Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Pistons.
2 great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Back to Hamilton. Pulls up. Stolen by Artest.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Billups with the ball. Here's Hamilton, and Rip Hamilton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Guys, what's your take?
Some call them wins and lessons. Coach not wasting any time making his point.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
And so the Pistons take the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching as we leave you with